1,066 pics mixed up into one. The book's about God, who he is and what he's done. It's the Holy Bible, y'all, with God's truth packed tight inside. It's alive, a prize to hide in your heart and in your mind. Old Testaments are set up for the big event when Jesus crashed the scene with a new arrangement. It's history, his story, whose story, God's story. Oh, the story of how much he loves me. Let it blow up all the pages, let the show go live. Let his word explode from this video into your life.
This is the story of how courageous prayers of the prophet Elijah led the people back to God. Elijah had the courage to pray some pretty crazy prayers because Elijah believed God would keep his promises.
God sent the king a word. Elijah should have been afraid, but took a stand anyway. God made a promise to him. Elijah dared to believe it, and he knew he would see it. God said, I'll make it rain. Elijah had the courage to pray, so Elijah saw God that day.
Jump back 3 years ago, Elijah walked up to King Ahab's throne. Elijah's words were bold. He said, it's not going to rain till I say so, so the land got crusty and dry. But God sent Elijah food from the sky. King Ahab tried to track him down, but Elijah was nowhere to be found. When 3 years rolled around, God sent Elijah back to old Ahab's town.
You come to bring trouble now? I challenge y'all to a big showdown.
Ahab and Queen Jezebel and the wicked priests of the false god Baal and all the people of Israel met Elijah on top of Mount Carmel.
God sent the king a word. Elijah should have been afraid, but took a stand anyway. God made a promise to him. Elijah dared to believe it, and he knew he would see it. God said, I'll make it rain. Elijah had the courage to pray, so Elijah saw God that day.
First was Baal's team's turn. They got their sacrifice all set to burn, then prayed and begged and yearned, but no fire came. They had a lesson to learn. They danced and cried all day. No matter what they tried, it didn't work anyway. No fire was come today. There is no Baal. He couldn't hear them pray. Elijah made the call with 12 stones and wood. His altar stood tall, but then he did something odd. He wanted to make sure people knew it was God. He called some servants out, had them bring 4 giant water jugs out. Because there was a drought, he had them soak the wood, and there was no doubt.
Elijah prayed that God would be known as the one true God, and God answered.
Fire, fire, fire came down from heaven and burned it all up. Fire, fire, even licked up the water and dried it all up.
Elijah said,
King, listen now, far away I hear a rainy day kind of sound.
Elijah bowed low on the ground and prayed to God to send the rainstorm down. Elijah sent a friend to spy, but no rain clouds were in the sky. He prayed and looked 7 times, till one tiny cloud came rolling by.
God sent the king a word. Elijah should have been afraid, but took a stand anyway. God made a promise to him. Elijah dared to believe it, and he knew he would see it. God said, I'll make it rain. Elijah had the courage to pray, so Elijah saw God that day. Elijah saw God that day, so Elijah saw God that day.
That's a great ending to a great story, but God wants you and me to pray courageously like that because we can count on God's promises. He makes them and never breaks them.